Hello everybody, it's Gold Looking For TV, aka Gold Looking For. In trying to watch this video, I have something I want to address to all Xbox gamers in the gaming community. Now, I do want to address this, and how important it is, that the last video I have made in the recent past month about something about Xbox enforcement actions that have been taking action towards gamers for their behavior. Now, the reason I'm gonna, get this concern out of the way so I can share this with you so you can understand why does Xbox enforcement take actions towards gamers that are misbehaving or causing major issues and causing a very uncomfortable um, environment of gaming space. Now, I did came across a gamer recently, past last Friday. Well, recently I have had him suspended not once but twice already just today because he got lifted from his suspension, a 5-day suspension recently. And I wanted to share something with you. And I think most parents may understand something like you have young kids that play video games and you don't look out for what they're saying, what they say online. And I wanted to just address this very quickly because I want to make this very short as possibly as I can. So I'm going to walk through my gaming overlay here that I wanted to talk about this individual very quickly just to address this for some people that I'm not aware of. Okay, so I have my recent messages, my receipts, and my messages that I have from this individual gamer. By the time you're currently watching this video, it's currently Friday, November 29th, 2024. So I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, have a Black Friday shopping, spend time with your friends and family, whatever. But back to the situation when I'm addressing this, and I honestly want to just share this with my concern for those who are on Xbox. And I know for a lot of people on other platforms such as PlayStation, Steam, and Nintendo. And I honestly just really feel like it has to be said. This is something that I have dealt with before, and not just this game individually, which is was another game that I dealt with in Tekken 8 while back in my previous video. And this one is involving Naruto Storm Storm 4. And I honestly came across this player past Friday, and I, played against him, and I beat him, pretty much he quit on me, basically. The reason for his behavior, I have something I have receipts I want to share with. And I think this has to be addressed very importantly to a lot of people. So I have recent receipts that he sent to me in the last week he got suspended. I don't have the recent other messages that were taken action last time on his account because his behavior was unacceptable. Now, the reason he messaged me about almost 4 hours, by the time you currently watching this video, it was about almost 4 hours ago, he, went out his way and sent me a message. And I usually, 90% of the time, 9 out of 10 times, people, 9 out of 10 times, people would not come and send me a message. Because once they get their first offense of their suspension, they don't message you back after the suspension has been concluded. And the fact that he had, nerve, audacity to come message me again and cause another issue to get him suspended again, which is today, which on this very day on a Friday, November 29th, 2024. So Just correctly, he said, "Yes, I'm glad he cooked a hamburger. I heard him told him this. You seriously have a problem with yourself, a man, by a kid, by. Because I want you to avoid a murder suspicion, you better move on," I said. "I don't have time for people like you anymore. Bye. I don't care anymore. Get a normal life." He goes and sends me a uh, hate message, and what happened, both his messages got erased because I reported it. And he said something that was not, very, very appropriate, and it was not nice to say. Now, the reason for this, that the reason why his message got immediately deleted, it was automated by the Xbox enforcement safety team. So, I got the enforcement message that almost about 4 hours ago, just about the time of watching this video, Xbox has took action on my report. So what happened is the message was immediately erased, not once, but twice, and both his messages were erased. Now, he got suspended or he got what he wanted, he got what he deserved, not once, but twice in 1 week. Last little week that he was recently suspended on Xbox last Friday, and I didn't really do nothing wrong to say that, I guess he was, what I said to him, I laughed, and I guess he just, went out of my way and, think that it was, he ran away to quit the game. I want, basically got, not everyone doesn't do this kind of thing to me because they don't learn how to behave. So, just to make this really quick, and the Xbox enforcement is automated and also with human eye, which is like AI and also human eye. When I mean human eye, it's like human nature. And by human nature meaning by someone actually looking at the messages or the system automatically detects that the message was inappropriate and not pleasant for the platform. Now, the Xbox Code of Conduct is very strict on their guidelines on Xbox, especially with PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. And if you don't know, that this is an article that Xbox enforcement uh, strike system has been in place since about a year and 29 days. This is about a year ago since back in November it was added back in, I believe back in August. It was already getting added back in August, about a year ago. Sorry, I said November, I didn't mean to say that. But just correct me if I'm wrong, but back in August, this is what it currently was, back in August 15th, about a year ago. So last few months ago, well, it is a year ago, and this was already getting added a year ago, back in last August, our current August was already passed. So it was a year old. So this is actually a year old our uh, path of their enforcement actions that the strike system combats from hate speech and all sorts of things that people uh, really don't pay attention to because the Xbox enforcement is very strict on their guidelines. And if you get up to 8 strikes, you're gonna end up getting a wonderful year Xbox ban. That's it. And then last for 6 months on your account. So what happens is the strikes will last until 6 months. After your 6 month strikes are completed, they take them all down. So if you do it again, multiple times, then chances that your Xbox account will end up getting permabanned and it will be deleted from the system, and your console will no longer have access to Xbox Live services anymore. Now, the reason why they give you a 1 year ban because they want you to, step away from online gaming and get away from what you're doing is very not appropriate for everybody. So I just wanted to just address that to anyone that doesn't know about this. I have known about this since about a year ago. And a lot of people don't understand that these games are very, really time consuming and they are real time. And they're not, you think they're run by bots, but they're not. They're run by human employees of Xbox or an automated system, even though the Xbox enforcement does take action immediately automatically due to depending on the scenario, the suspension, how long it's gonna last. Normally it lasts up to 7 days. If you do it again, it goes up to more than 14, 21 days, that's 3 weeks. And if you keep on going more and more and more, you're gonna have there's up to 8 strikes. That's total 4 strikes total per, depending on the situation, the scenario, the suspension that will last more than 24 hours, 48, or 72 hours per day. Depending on how bad the situation is going to be, you cannot, you can try to appeal the suspension, but it might automatically be denied because it's been read by the automated system or by a human person that is looking at the reason of the enforcement or what happened to what the person said. They give you a detail of what the reason, what the person said. The detail cannot be revoked. What I mean, it cannot be revoked. That it says that your appeal cannot be approved. It can be denied immediately or right away. If did say something that was not as out of line, it was inappropriate, then the chances you're suspended with this is very slim. So that's really something that you need to look at into if you don't know what you're seeing here. So I just hope that it brings the right attention to gamers like yourselves on the platform on Xbox or PlayStation. So just know that if you're anybody on Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo Switch or on Steam, there are guidelines and rules from different companies: Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Call of Duty, or any other kind of video game company has their community guidelines and their enforcement that will take action against you if you have broken any form of your guidelines or their community guidelines of their gaming platform or that you're on. So just be aware of what you're doing because you never know what's going to happen if your account is programmed. And I just really hopefully in order to share this with you guys to let you know, don't be this guy, okay? Don't be this individual right here. It only becomes something that you're trying to prove a point that you're thinking it's okay to get away with it. It's not going to happen. And it's just definitely going to hurt you in the long run. So, that being said, I just wanted to end this video signing off here as I close this video up. I just want you guys to learn something from this, from what you're wearing and how you're wearing, from your behavior, from how you accept things to be not going to be appropriate if you're not going to be nice towards others, but you're not, welcome here. We don't want you here on the platform anyways. And that's something that we don't need to have and no parent. I just wanted to address the parents that if you have young teenagers and you're a gamer yourself, and you need to make sure you watch out for your kids. Look out what they're saying on Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo, or on Steam or whatever they're playing on. I know it's something that we don't talk about this very much, but it's just something that needs to be talked about. a little more so parents can really understand what your kids are saying. Because I have a few, I'm an uncle towards a few of my family members. And I just want you guys to know, please understand what I'm saying. It's very, very important to parents and other people in general. This is a gaming community, not a way to send out uh, bad behavior because it's not appropriate for any type of person, no matter who it is, whether it's a man or a woman. I don't want you to feel that you have to resort to do something that you have to, that it's your responsibility to control what your kids or teenagers can do on their system. So as an adult myself, I want you guys to understand my concern is look out for what your kids or your teenagers are saying on social media or on a gaming platform. Because you never know. And what they're going to end up having is, with bullying in school on the rising, and bullying on social media has really gone, especially in gaming too. So I just hope this video does, bring awareness to it, to a lot more to parents and adults alike. So I hope this video goes out to you guys, and I hope you guys learn don't be this person, and don't be this individual that act like you think you own something you don't, because your behavior is not appropriate. If there's nothing like you say, don't say it at all. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And guess you're gonna be safe out there while you're gaming. If you know something that's not right, you have a right to report it. You have control. It's your responsibility and do what you have to do. If you have someone that you're looking out for, someone that's looking for you, then that's great. So in the meantime, take care, have a great weekend, and make sure you stay safe and happy gaming and happy streaming. As always, God bless. Have a good weekend.